Part 2. The second part of my video is on a slightly, happier note, as it were. Well, you know, depends how you look at it, really. But it's inspired by this video here by Neramon, Alex Day.
As a result, I associate peppermint tea with being really productive.
And it's about trying to be more productive. And again, if you haven't watched the video, I suggest that you go watch it now and then come back. I'll still be here when you do. But in it, he encourages you to find a thing that helps you be productive. So with my exams, I did actually find a few things that helped me to sit down and just get to work. So I thought that I'd share those with you as well. I mean, obviously it won't work for everyone, but you could try them. You won't know what helps for you until you try different things. And some of these things had never helped for me before, and I could never understand why they did help for some people. But once I tried them, I found that it actually did help me. Number one. So the number one thing that I need to be productive is complete isolation. Right? You are not allowed to come within, 10 miles of me without there at least being some closed doors in between and closed windows and yeah, all of that. Number two, something that never used to be able to help me to work, but recently I've discovered does help me now, is listening to music while I work. But it's not just any music, it's specifically OK Goes of the Blue Colour of the Sky. Extra nice version. Sorry, extra nice edition. I can just tell you that it's a good album and that you should so get it. In fact, even more so than getting the album, you should watch their music videos on YouTube because they are really awesome. Number three, another thing that helped me was listening to The Miracle of Swindon Town. I am a recently converted Soodly Pooper. I've only recently kind of properly discovered hand games and have been watching quite a lot of them in a method to procrastinate, but actually putting The Miracle of Swindon Town ones on while I was working and just sort of having them as background noise. I wasn't watching them. Really kind of helped me to concentrate as well. I don't know how, but there you go. Number four. Now, something that Alex Day mentioned in his video was that he would make himself tea and wait for the tea to get cold before he drank it. And so going and making himself more tea would count as kind of a brick. As I said, I would make myself loads of glasses of juice. But after that video, I thought that I could adapt that, because I don't really like hot drinks, I only like hot chocolate. I'm a real wimp, okay, when it comes to stuff like this. I don't like really cold drinks either, so I'd hate having ice cubes in my drink. So what I did was I'd make the juice with an ice cube in it, so that I could only drink the juice when the ice cube had melted. See, you see. And that actually ended up working for me because I had to have breaks in between going and getting myself more juice. Not only did it help me be more productive, it stopped me procrastinating. So it worked twice. Doubly. Yeah. And finally, number five was something that Hank Green mentioned in his video.
How do you do so much stuff? You must have some excellent productivity tips, and yes, I do. Unlike apparently everyone else, I put my pants on 2 legs at a time. I've developed a faster way of tying my shoes, and also a faster and more efficient way to ambulate. I predict within the next 5 years everyone will be walking like this.
At the end he mentioned that one of the things that he does to increase his productivity is to not have a rigid timetable, which is something that I hate having as well because I can never stick to it. So I just feel worse for not being able to stick to it than if I just didn't have one in the first place. And the way Hank Green put it was that he lets his internal stress levels decide what he works on that day, which I think is a really great way of putting it. So finally, I'm going to use my stars to put links to all the videos that I have mentioned in this video. And again, there will be links in the doobly-doo also. Hold on, I don't have enough stars. I'm sorry, OK Go, that's a rubbish star. It only took me 5 seconds, but it is rubbish. I know. There we go. That's a bit better, don't you think? So we have Charlie, Alex, Hank, Soodly Poopers, OK Go. See you next time. That was so unbelievably cheesy. I am never doing that again. Wow 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 wow.